All right, thank you for joining us, Mr. Ayo.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. Now, we would like to know how long has Vinci Hair Clinic been in existence, especially in Africa?
Vinci Hair Clinic Africa has been around since 25th of September 2014. We opened our flagship clinic, which is the Lagos clinic, on that date. So yes, we've been around 8 years.
Wow, 8 years is a long time. You do amazing work.
Thank you.
Okay, so where do you get your clinical materials for your procedures and treatments?
Right. Most of our clinical consumables are sourced in the US, in the UK, and in Dubai. I would say about 95% of what we use in all our treatments, are made or sourced abroad. So it's only very, 5% that we actually buy locally in Nigeria.
So have you always maintained the same price list since you established in Africa? I mean, putting into consideration a lot of things that happened over the years, especially the COVID-19 that affected not just Africa's economy, but the world at large.
Yeah. When we started back in 2014, I think I remember the dollar was about 365 Naira, or even less. Maybe it was 275, I can't really remember. Even when the Naira depreciated to nearly 600 in 2015, 2016, we maintained the same price that we started off with. So in the 8 years that we've been around, we have never increased our prices. So the prices of all our medication, all our treatments have remained constant.
And why is that?
Well, because we all operating in a very challenging economic environment, and we want to make our services as accessible as possible to the vast majority of Nigerians, even though not everybody will be able to afford it. So increasing our prices and reducing our profit margin, it's something we could have done, but I don't think that would have been in the interest of our clients, So that is the reason why we maintain those prices. Even now, by the way, the Naira appreciated after 2016, settled to around about 265, I think it was, until very recently, in the last year, when Naira started depreciating again, and it's currently about 700 Naira to the dollar. So, and we still maintain the same prices. Now, that, it's obviously getting rid of all our profit margin, because the items that we're buying in the US, in the UK, and Dubai, they've gone up in price in terms of inflation in those countries. But more importantly, it's the Naira that we earn in Nigeria that we then convert at a much higher rate to buy the same dollars, to buy the same equipment. So you can see where the economics don't make any sense any longer. Secondary factor is the rate of inflation. I mean, all the countries all over the world having inflationary pressures. In the UK, it's about 10%, going up to maybe about 12% soon. In the US, it's about the same level. So there's been a constant rise in prices, and that's been the major concern in all these countries. So if we're buying stuff from them, then of course we're paying much higher prices than we were paying them a year ago. And on top of that, we're now having to convert much higher number of Naira into the same currency to buy. Did you understand what they've done? So it's a double, what we call a double whammy in England. So it's a double whammy.